am a 19-year-old virgin, but I am a 19-year-old virgin not by constraint nor circumstance, but by choice. You know, in this world, it's very common for people to have a lot of sex with a lot of people, and I'm primarily referring to millionaires and billionaires. It's so funny how that stuff works. They have all of this money which displays their discipline to do something for a long period of time in a business sense, but they lack the sexual discipline to implement the same traits, mental traits, in their sexual relationship world, life. Hence why it's seen as a norm to have as many body counts as humanly possible, and you're shamed for not doing so. And you know, these people, they're muscular, fit millionaires, so taking that into account, it's very easy for you to feel insecure also. Now, I don't want you to listen to them. I want you to listen from my perspective. Take it from a 19-year-old man who is also in the fit shape that they are in, who has been training as of today for 5 years and 4 months. Wait it out. Wait it out, man. Wait it out. It's not worth it, man. You don't need to have sex with these women. Soul ties is a real thing. I should make a video fully dedicated to soul ties. But in one sentence, I would say, sex is more than just the physical world. It's a spiritual world also. So every time you have sex, you're giving a piece of your soul to a woman. Now, what should have been the case is that you marry your woman, and you and your woman, you become one in spirit, simply through sex. Sex isn't just a physical pleasurable act mentally and physically. It's an exchange of spiritual flow. Spiritual flow. So you become in tune with each other. This is how love works. This is why sex becomes more addicting also. Sex becomes more addicting. And the problem with doing sex with all these people, you start to feel detached, and you're more likely to be attached from every woman that you have sex with and get in love with. This is why with most people, when they have sex, they always have this mindset of, oh, I'm getting tired of this one woman, man. Well, God never created us to be like that. That should never have been the case. But you've had sex with all these different sweets. Your dopamine is fucked. You can't even enjoy love now. You don't even know what love truly is. You only know lust. And it's dangerous because lust can disguise as love. It's a very wicked world we live in, man. Full of temptations. And it's even more dangerous when the people at the top are promoting you to do different in the sense of promiscuity. Do the wrong thing. I often said this on my past videos, and I believe the best way to tackle, just overall sexual temptation is you have to have a relationship with God in some way, shape or form. I would say the holy books work a lot. It doesn't matter what religion you are. For me personally, the Christianity of the Bible has helped me a lot. I have good friends of mine also who also have sexual discipline. They're Muslims, and they say the Quran helps them too. The fact is, they have a creed that they follow, and God is at the center of it, and it's essentially a manual guide to how to live their life. And it's unfortunate that the majority of people who are perceived to be at the top in a business sense, who lack the sexual discipline, they're telling you to do the same thing. They're not telling you about the STDs. They're not telling you that their dicks are burning after every session of sex. They're having tiny little dots that come in their penis after every sexual session because they don't have the sexual discipline. So now they're harming themselves physically, mentally, and it's gonna linger on to the spiritual sense. And I'm gonna speak more about the physical aspect also, because I know a lot of us men are horny. I am too. I really am. I do feel it too. I'm only a man. I love boobs. I love breasts. I love waists. I like hips. I like face. I like ass. I do. And it's like every beautiful woman has that. And I guess you could kind of link this to the marshmallow test. It's like nothing's stopping you from having sex now, Golden. You can do that now at 19. It may not be the quality of woman that you want, and it's not recommended that you do so because you're not the man you need to become. However, nothing is stopping you from doing so. Now that doesn't mean you should do it, because you shouldn't. You are not into, like I said, I'm not doing this by circumstance or constraint. I have choice. I choose not to do it yet. I value my penis. I value it. I don't want my dick to burn from all these people I don't even know that I'll never see again. If I'm gonna have sex for the first time, and this will be a rare experience or our experience, my first impression of sex will be bliss. Most people's first impression of sex are dead. Spiritually speaking, you're a dead man walking. You may be alive now, you may be rich, you may have muscles, and you may put this public perception and, tell the youth that they're not good enough because they're a virgin. You're sexually, no, you are, what is the word? You are spiritually dead. You are a dead man walking. You are the walking definition. You are the walking definition of a dead man walking. So you are a walking contradiction. You try to make the youth feel dead because of their virginity. Hey, you're dead in a spiritual sense. You don't know what it means to love a woman. You don't, because you ruined that chance for yourself. You formed so many soul ties. You can't. This is why you always think about that woman all the time, because you formed that bond with them. I'm telling you guys, sex is not just physical, spiritual. This is why many people, they feel like shit after they do sex for the first time before marriage, because God's not at the center of it. So now you're allowing demons to creep into your life, and even when you do separate with your ex, you still feel like shit because you don't put God in the center to make that contract when you get married. You did it wrong. You did it wrong. And it's annoying me because I'm seeing a lot of people, I see these like red pill feeds on my YouTube videos. I see like videos like FitX Fearless's live stream. I always see people that are similar to my age. They're like, oh, I'm 21 years old. Oh, I'm 19 years old. I'm a virgin. I feel so insecure. I'm 25. I'm still in the fridge. You were supposed to. You were meant to. But now it seems as weird to want to hold it out. It's like the marshmallow test. I don't need to explain the marshmallow test. You know the marshmallow test already. If you don't, Google it up a bit. But it's like that. And let's say the woman's the marshmallow. Now, you can have your marshmallow right now while you're losing your virginity. But if I keep working on myself, and I already do attract women. I'm not the most handsome looking guy. But it's not always about looks. Now, I'm not saying do not prioritize your looks. Women love a handsome man the same way I love a beautiful woman. Build your character as well. It's any that's going to attract that also. You don't need to have sex now. I made a rule with myself. I'm not going to get into a single relationship in my 20s. I'm not going to have sex once in my 20s. And I already know that I'm going to fulfill it. So don't be surprised when I come onto the camera and I tell you, yep, I told you I did it. Don't be surprised when I tell you, yeah, I'm 29 years old, I'm a virgin. My life is great. I'm traveling the world, I'm making a lot of money, I'm changing lives. I have a lot of interests. Women love me. Women find me attractive. Don't be surprised. I told you. When I tell you, I'm going to tell you when I'm 29. I'll be on the camera. I'll say, yeah, I'm still a virgin at 29 now. So what? I'm going to be a handsome Chad though. I'm going to look at all those. I'm going to look like all of those people that are ridiculing you in the physical sense. Chad and muscular. But I will stand out because I will have had the sexual discipline. Sex is more than... I know sex is nice. I love the idea of having sex. I've never had sex yet, but I do love the idea. It sounds bliss with the right woman. So it depends on how you wait. People having sex now, and that being promoted nowadays, and sex before marriage and all that stuff, it's like eating an apple that isn't ripe yet. And it's just not time to eat it, but you still eat it anyway because you're so desperate. It's like, what other fruits can I compare that to? Give me something, guys. Give me something. Something that grows on trees. A fruit that's green, but then the strawberry is perfect. It's like eating strawberries when they're green. They're not ready yet, but you still eat it. It's like that in a metaphorical sense. Wait, build yourself up, golden men peak at 30 years old in terms of attractiveness, so it's only rare. No, it only makes sense that when you're in your late 30s, then you can choose a woman. And eat that strawberry now, because that strawberry right now is green. There's no strawberry in front of me, but the strawberry is green on the tree. Okay? So it's not your time yet. Now, yes, you do attract to women now, every now and then, golden. You do that even now at 19. And, you know, I enjoy talking to them, but I don't want to have sex with you. I don't want to have sex with you. I'm waiting it out. I know it's going to pay off in the future. I don't need to have sex right now. I promise you, when you're like mid to late 30s, he's gonna thank mid late 30s me. He's gonna thank teenage me so much. He's gonna thank me in my 20s so much for just building my value, building my worth for the right women. Everything I'm doing, whether you like to admit it or not, and just everything you're doing in life in general, just improving as a person, as a man. You know, the good old self-improvement stuff. What I'm gonna speak for myself. Going to the gym, reading, journaling, speaking, learning languages, instruments, writing poems, all this shit, man. Changing lives. It's through subconsciously preparing you to have a child. Changing lives, you know, your audience. See that as practice before you raise someone else, your children. Let's say I'm into playing instruments. Well, let's say you've been doing that for 20 years. You can literally invoke love to your women by playing music to her. Let's say she's having a bad day, I can literally play my recorder. So fluid. I write poems, so I'll be able to connect with her on a deeper level in a spiritual sense. So it's more than just physical now. I don't want to live in England for the rest of my life. I often told you in my videos I want to live in France. So me learning languages will have helped a lot. I'm damn near fluent in French now. So that's going to help me find the love. So the love I want isn't even in England. I want to live abroad. I need to learn different languages. Hey, it may be a Spanish woman that becomes my wife. It may be a Mexican woman. But because I spoke Spanish in the past, not right now, but I will have. Let's say if that works, I'm just giving you scenarios. Put some value to yourself. Put some value to yourself, man. Respect yourself. Have some respect. I made a video about 4 months ago. I was mocking. It was titled "I'm 21 years old and a virgin" with quotation marks. And I think the most funniest thing I said in that video was "put some value to your dick," and I still stand by that. Put some value to your fucking dick. Don't burn it up. Literally, you'll fall. Don't have gonorrhea. I believe that's what it's called when your penis it feels like your penis is burning. Don't get herpes. Don't get STDs. Don't let a stranger put a saliva on you, your penis. Ugh. Have some respect. Now you can do that, hey. If she's your woman, if she's your wife, do it. Or go for it, man. It's yours. Fuck her as much as you want, so long as you both have consent. It won't be considered a sin anymore, because you have that contract with God in the middle. So you can have sex every day and it won't feel like a sin. Because you delayed gratification. But because you did it instant, if you do it instant now, you're gonna feel bad every time you have sex. Every time you have sex when you're married though, you'll both feel so happy. Hey, and this is a common argument that tends to happen. You guys are all like, oh, my performance isn't gonna be good. It's better for your performance if both your performances are bad. Do you know how fun that is? You're both virgins, you're both married virgins. Explore each other, man. Have fun. I'm not gonna get into too much detail, but do you not think that makes it more fun? You get to explore each other from scratch. You don't have previous experience. And your impression with sex is actually going to be with someone you genuinely love. I guess in another analogy, it's like you meet a woman in person. The first thing you say is, oh, I think you're really beautiful. Well, it's so shallow now, isn't it? But let's say you've been meeting this woman, you've known her for about 2 years. 2 years of knowing each other. You finally tell her you're beautiful. She's beautiful. Do you know how much she's going to blush? Do you know how much more fulfilling that will be because you've built something up? Sex will be more fulfilling now because you've been through so much together. And now when you have sex with her, you delayed gratification. You wait for the strawberry to become ripe. Now it's more fulfilling. Do you understand where I'm coming from? No one's being like this, so I need to lead by example. I'm going to be one of the first few people. Let me tell you what's going to happen. And don't be surprised because I warned you 10 years prior, which is now. Let me tell you what's going to happen. So I'm going to be a handsome Chad millionaire, a big bearded, bold millionaire, handsome, in shape, calisthenics expert, having all these traits about myself, all these interests, a renaissance man. And people are going to feel like I'm lying. I'm going to tell them I'm a virgin. They're going to think I'm lying. They're going to say, how? It's going to shock everyone, even those alpha male degenerates on the internet, they're gonna say, fuck me. He has all this power, but he's not using it. He's waiting for the right one. It's gonna be like that, man. I'm telling you. Everyone, some of you are gonna think I'm lying because you can't comprehend someone who looks that handsome, who can keep his sexual control. How do I do it? The Lord above. You seek for His guidance every single day, and it can be done. And you can, if you're still a virgin watching this, this can be you as well. This can be you. Please, I beg you, for the love of God, do not feel peer pressured on the internet to lose your virginity. I say sex on average. I say she's hot and attractive. She makes you come quick. It's probably going to be like 10, 20 minutes. Now what? Alright, you had your sex, now what? You're going to tell the internet now? Oh, you lost your virginity. They don't care. You're a stranger to them. They don't even know who the fuck you are. And it's then you realize the pain, the stupidity of you feeling peer pressured. You see how stupid it is now. And I'm trying to drill this into your mind right now. I'm trying to drill it into you now. I'm so happy I have this mindset now, because going into my 20s, I'm gonna have peace of mind now. I'll be able to focus on whatever I need to do without, feeling shame. Because I'm focused on myself. And I also need to tell you, these beautiful women, they're not going anywhere. Golden, you're 19 right now. When you're 21 years old, they're going to still be there. When you're 25 years old, they're still going to be there. When you're 28 years old, they're still going to be there. When you're 31, they're still going to be there. When you're 34, they're still going to be there. 36, they're still going to be there. And maybe different forms of the woman. It's not going to be the exact same. But, point implies, maybe different tones or whatnot. It's pretty much all the same thing. Different versions of the same thing, So that's not going to go anywhere. It's going to stay. It's going to stay. Beautiful women are not going anywhere, man. Talking from a physical standpoint, you like breasts, breasts are gonna stay. You like an ass, ass is gonna stay. You like waist, waist is gonna stay. You like the face, that's gonna stay. You like hips, that's gonna stay. So from a physical standpoint, that's always gonna be there. Always has been, always will be. Until Judgment Day, of course, the world ends. You're gonna have your time when you find your woman. The natural flow of life tells me that. And it's very easy to stand up nowadays because no one has tried. It's very easy to attract a woman through going to the gym. Not to say it's just physical, but it gets a room into the door. No one's trying. This is going to be very easy. The older you get, everyone, all this self-improvement content creators say this. They say an older a man gets, attracting women is easier anyway. So you might as well have some sexual discipline. Keep yourself so busy. Have so many hobbies about yourself, to the point where sex is like the last thing you want. And even then, it's still going to be fulfilling, assuming you love the person. Only if you wait it out. I'm going to need you to wait it out. So I'm a virgin by choice. All of the explanation I told you, I choose to be a virgin, and I'm a virgin with pride. I love my life. I'm not where I want to be yet, but I'm doing what I can as a young 19-year-old black man living in England, London. I'm doing what I can, I'm not falling into the peer pressure. I have clear mental clarity now. If I ever feel like I'm losing it, and the urges come, because they will, you're a man. Alright, just stay with me. I'm gonna be with my family. Take time with them. Maybe go to church and maybe read the Bible a bit. Just surround yourself with kindred spirits. I think that's the right word. People who are like-minded to you and share similar morals, because you really are who you hang out with, man. You are your environment. It affects you, man. And it's very commonly promoted on the internet, and I want to, hopefully, if I can reduce that, even get my words across to you. I hope it's touched your heart to realize, hey, you're a virgin right now because you're supposed to be. You are exactly where you need to be right now. Sue, I know, because there's pressure on the internet everywhere. You may be thinking, hey, I'm not good enough. God made you stay a virgin for a reason. He's blocking these birds. He's blocking the negative road for you. So when the right one comes along, when the time arrives, hey, you can enjoy that too, man. But this period of your life, it's your season. This is your character development. This is the years where you're gonna build your own worth, your own value as a person. It's your period. You're gonna grow so much. Your morals are gonna change the older you get. So much is gonna happen. So much, man. So it's not the time for that right now. And I would highly suggest you get off social media, because that's a big factor that's damaging the young men today. It's damaging your mental health, greatly damaging your health. So, I mean, that's at least what I've been doing for the past 3 years. It's very helpful, useful, effective. Can never go wrong with it. I mean, yeah. So I deleted Instagram at 16. You know, I was using it for the wrong reasons, all the degenerate reasons. You know, it's all vanity based. So I had to delete it. It's not good enough. But it's just not good, man. So took the time to stay off the internet. And I say the key is to just schedule the key to overcoming this and just developing more sexual discipline and whatnot, and not having the insecurity that you are still, you know, a virgin right now. I probably just recommend you schedule your day in a way to where you include hobbies that you genuinely enjoy. That will help you get your mind off of it, you know. That's all I have to say now. I could go on for another 20 minutes, but I believe I've got my point across. I'd hate to make this video excessively long, so that's all I have to say. I hope this message reached you well. I hope it resonated with you. And take care. Peace.